Welcome guys, welcome. Life's a game back once again, back yet again with another video guys on the incursions, helping random agents acquire the legendary Ouroboros guys. Shall it drop in this run? We shall see guys. Go ahead and hit that like and also hype button if you guys haven't hit it already, in order for other agents to see these runs and be able to realize that agents like me exist that run these type of missions and help various agents out guys. All three randoms, whether it be incursion or legendary missions, you know what it is. So here we are guys, number 20, helping random agents acquire the Ouroboros guys, get the Ouroboros, number 20. Okay, so this group guys was very interesting. As you see us, you see me going up here starting to work with my hive on this heavy. We got Zro. This guy was an interesting character guys. I believe I ran with this guy before. I believe all of these guys I may have ran with before at some point, I don't know, but this Zro guy, I know for a fact I ran a legendary mission with him, and he was doing quite a bit of teaching in this run, guys. He was doing a lot of talking. I think he was doing a little bit much, agents. If you end up seeing this, you're doing a little more talking than what was respectively needed. It just depends. If that talking is required, then yes, but considering Mojo was the only one that has not done the incursion, this guy was kind of getting a little ahead of himself as far as telling people what to do, what builds to equip. And I was like, dude, just chill. We're doing good. All we got to do is just be on the same page. We'll be fine. So let's see how that goes, guys. I mean, Zro, if you see this, I know I might have ran a legendary with you, my friend, but what you got to learn, agents, is that if the agents already know what you're telling them, there's absolutely no need for you to get into that. And I know, like I said, I'm not sure if you've seen any of my videos. You might see me saying stuff, but the only time I ever say anything to agents or anything like that is if something's not working for them and I can clearly see that, then I will say that. But before that, you cannot just go around telling agents what to run, what build to use. You have no clue who they are. You have no clue the content that they completed like that. You don't know. So it's like you cannot do that, agent. That's just going to be one of the things I gotta say to you, Zro. Not saying you're a bad agent, but like I said, you just gotta all be on the same page. And telling agents what builds to run and stuff, that's not being on the same page. That's not even wanting them to even want to run with you. So it was a good run up until the time, you know, that we had him with us. So it is what it is, guys. But this is the next incursion mission. And I only say that, guys, just to ensure that any other agents that might be respectively watching this or whatnot, that they know that, you know, you don't ever want to be on a team where agents telling you how to run or what to equip. As far as like, at least if it's like, unless you're like a healer or something like that, I understand. But outside of that, you're not supposed to have an agent telling you what to run or what to equip, because if that's happening, they're trying to tell you to play a certain way that they know how to play it. It just is what it is. That doesn't always work. So as you guys are seeing here, I'm getting like a little hiccups in this game. This game was doing a little glitch-like stuff. As you're seeing right here as I'm going through, this usually never happens on the game, but I don't know if you guys are definitely seeing this right here as I did the record. It definitely there were some times when it was hiccuping, and I noticed the game does that a lot. Every time the devs do some type of upgrade, PTS or whatever they're doing, I notice that there's always some type of issue on the game. So let's hope that this does not trail out any farther. So yeah, this was done like I said, a few days ago, probably like 2 days ago. So it's like hopefully it's in a much better position right now, guys, as I have more respective content on the way. You guys do not blink. I will have a midnight live stream tonight too, not for the Division 2. That'll be for something else. But if you guys want to know what that something else is, you got to go ahead and go over to my Twitter X channel, guys. Go ahead and follow that and see what's going on. See what I have planned. Have a lot of stuff planned. Of course, Division 2, like, as I told you guys, and as I always will continue to tell you, it's my bread and butter game, so I'm not going to go off on it. But as you're seeing here, let's go ahead and get right back on this mission, guys, this incursion. So you see us right here. I have the top left. And you see Zro, I guess he did a pretty decent enough job in telling Mojo and whatnot, like what to do, considering he was new. I can understand that, but the whole part with him was just where he was trying to tell me and Jacob like what builds to turn to, and I had to kind of halt him. I had to be like, all right, agent, I see what you're saying, but I'm gonna run what I'm running. You do what you're doing. Good luck with that. But just let Mojo know what he has to know if he's new, if you want to help him out. I gave him kind of like the keys for a second, the driver's seat. I let him kind of just, you know, do what he was doing until he kind of started going a little too far with it, and I had to kind of correct it, guys. So you guys will see that. But totally nothing against the guy. This guy was a solid agent, guys. I'm not going to say he was bad, but something that they do down the road does put them in a toxic agent type of list, and I don't really want to have to say that about Zro. I swear I've ran with this guy before. and helped him beat legendary mission before. Something like that of that caliber I definitely did. I'm not sure if it was my 4 directive Manning Zoo run. I don't know. His name rings a bell though, and I don't know like why he's trying to teach and show everybody what to do on this stuff. I mean, it is what it is. It's not bad. It's not bad to teach or show people. I do it all the time. It's just you have to do it in moderation. You have to know when to do that, because doing this sometimes will drive agents away. They'll just leave because you're not doing it in the right context. And I think that's how he was utilizing it. He wasn't utilizing it in the right way. If there's a new agent, you can talk to that new agent, but don't tell other agents how to run this. That I've already been through it. Jacob already said he's been through it. I've been through it. So it was like there's no reason to try and coach people that have already beaten the competition already, you know? So it's like he did a good job right here. That's why I continue to leave all this in the recording. But he was kind of just telling him, you know, like where to stand, what to do, and all that stuff. So like I said, I guess, like as I said, ZRL, you get your small bit of shine, I guess, on the video here. I did tell him that you were teaching, but like I said, my friend, one step at a time, agent. One step at a time. That's what you gotta grasp. You gotta grasp that. So I believe we're about to start getting into it here. Okay, so he finally pulls a thing. He kind of filled Mojo in. I also filled Mojo in on a few things on what to do. And let's get it, guys. So at this part, as you're seeing, I don't have a shield on this build right now. I have my hive and I have my assault drone. So I gotta be wary. You're seeing them shoot me from all different angles. I'm going down here because I'm like, damn. Not necessarily down, but I had to go down the steps in order to get a heal, because these guys were coming on us fast. And I believe Mojo was the heal, and he was doing a good job there. Having us at center, respectively. We were at center there. Or he was at center giving me the heals from there. So that is what it is, guys. But at this part of the mission, guys, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're just within the frame of your team, and you're just on your post doing what you got to do. You see these guys trying to surround me now. It's like they know I have no shield, and it's like they never come at me like that when I have a shield. That's a funny thing. As soon as I don't have one, they start coming behind me, jumping down the staircase after me super fast, everything. I just find that interesting. Very interesting how the enemy does. I think the enemy does have in mind what type of build you're using. Like the enemies do know. I think the game somehow emphasizes that to them in a way, like in the way that they attack and move. I only say that from experience because there's so many times the enemy will act differently depending on the type of build I'm using at times. Not saying anything's any more easier. It's just their lethalness, their aggressiveness. Like it fluctuates depending on the build you're using and how you're playing. I've noticed that a lot in this game. And I think that's an excellent thing. That's a great thing. I don't feel like it's something bad. I feel like that's something that the game can prosper off of, and that it can get more. It's just a way to make the enemies more smarter. And in return, you just got to play a little better and think a little more, because that's what it would be in real life. Obviously, guys, if you had a gunfight or whatnot, or you're playing PvP or you're playing against somebody, they're going to keep devising their strategy up to try and, you know, take you down. So I would expect no less different from the enemy here in this game. So that's always good. That's a high level Division 3 component too, when you really think about it. You know, how the enemies are going to be and how different they'll be and how they'll be able to, you know, adapt to your play style and all that stuff. I think that's very interesting. Where they have to make a game where you have to forcibly incorporate teamwork in order to win. And I feel this game does a great job of that already, considering with legendary missions and all that stuff, how you have to be on the same page. I think it does a pretty decent job with that, guys. You tell me in the comments section if I'm wrong. But yeah, here we are right here. I'm lighting him up. And I'm using the magical gun of the hour, guys. The legendary Ouroboros right now I'm using. Although I believe I do switch it up down the road due to different circumstances and whatnot. I think I have to switch it up. But yeah, we shall see if the Ouroboros drops. I mean, I did. I kind of did use it here a little bit. I included it here just a bit in this build. And in this run, and it's like I realize that every time I do that with the chameleon, as I said before, or the chameleon, I notice that the Ouroboros will drop at the end or at some point. So we shall see. We shall see, guys. But do I finish it with the Ouroboros? We shall see. But we're doing an excellent job right here protecting the tanker, guys. I cannot lie about it. I totally cannot lie about it. We're doing an excellent job protecting the tanker, and that's what we got to do. You want to have a team that has good DPS down here. Now, there was a different way we went about the drones, guys. When the drones come, one of the people were saying, I guess one thing I got from ZRO, he was saying to go to the entrance door when the drones come. I've never done that before. So I was like, hey, sometimes, guys, some agents join and I'm like, hey, I'm up for, I could try some different stuff as long as it's not otherworldly dumb or it doesn't make sense. Then yeah, but like I said, I was like, this was an interesting spot. The only thing I could think, to be honest, going over here was just the tanker. I was like, okay, we're over here, but aren't they going to get the tanker? And sure enough, they do start attacking the tanker. So we had to kind of step out a little bit and get them. I've never seen this method done, guys. I've never done it from back here like this. So there's always a first for everything. That's why I show you guys these runs. I run across various agents. We can run things different ways. I'm open. I'm always open to suggestions as long as they make sense and they're structured. We're all in the same spot. We can give off a lot of DPS. People have shields. I think it helps us out. I think this is a very interesting spot to stand in as far as if you had agents that, say, struggled with killing the drones or defending against them. That would probably be a really good position to be in with all of them, guys. And now as you're seeing, we got to come back out and take these guys out. As they're starting to try and light up the tanker. So we lit him up. That heavy up. I got to go back to my post up top, guys, and clear these guys out. We got one of these snipers here. I dropped my hive. I got like kind of burnt. I don't know where that came from. I almost got flamed myself, but yeah, we're taking him out. These other guys are coming in. You see it? We relatively got the tanker down. And one of the things we're telling Mojo here, guys, since he was new, Mojo 777, was that don't just run straight up to the door after doing all this stuff, because there's a mega heavy that comes, and we got to put him down before he puts down the tanker. So it's all about just being on the same page and knowing the mechanics, guys. Like I said, raids like this, Division 2, Incursion. The Incursion raid is a mini raid. I look at it like as a mini raid. And as long as you know the mechanics of it, you will be fine, and you have the correct builds to go with it. You'll totally be fine. It's nothing at all to worry about. So you're seeing us cleared out here, guys. You're seeing us cleared out here. So at this part, where you're more or less saying to open the gate and whatnot, we're just saying be ready. And this guy's going to come out. You guys got to DPS him. I usually use myself as like a human shield, even if I don't have a shield build, just to block him off from hitting the tanker if there's too much life being lost. But I was like, our DPS is pretty decent, guys. We should totally be able to get through. And that's exactly what we did. This guy always has a ton of health, but we got him out of there. GG's, guys. And if you're enjoying it thus far, hit that like button. And above all else, hit that hype button, guys. HYPE. The reason why I say that is because that will push my channel up and allow various other agents to realize what patience distance focus is, how to utilize it, so that they too can get these same results and win these missions. So on that note, guys, I know I kind of talked about ZRO a little bit. We're going to go ahead and get into the agents here that ran with this. So ZRO, Shade 7,892. This guy was playing Teacher majorly highly, and he did a decent job up until this point. Unfortunately, guys, I'll just go ahead and let you know we had to let him go. He was a toxic agent. He left kind of like midway. So when we get to this next section, I'm just going to go ahead and put it to the part where he's gone, and then we can respectfully resume. But yeah, guys, ZRO, man, if you're hearing this, just take it slow, my friend. Don't try and join a group and tell everybody what to do and how to like run it unless they really need that, or they said their experience isn't there like that, or you see them dying too often. And that literally shows you like you have some type of firsthand account showing you of why they need you to speak like that, or why they need your guidance. If they didn't need it at all and there was no sign for it to be needed, I'd highly implore you agents to just kind of just chill on it. Just hit the brakes a little bit. I'm not saying you're doing everything completely bad. It's just hit the brakes and just let agents play and then see how that goes. You know, I'm pretty sure if you're playing on a certain team, you don't want somebody, you wouldn't want me like I could be like that and telling you what to run, because I could have looked at your build and been like, hey, I don't know what you're doing with this, switch to that. You wouldn't, I don't think you would have liked that if I did that. So I don't do that with other agents. I just let them play. And if they're playing bad and they keep dying, and something's not working for them and they just keep trying to hack at it, I'm like, I don't want to be the person with the agent on the team where they're just, they're just hitting their head against the wall and there's no new results. That's not going to happen. You don't get success like that. So, yeah, what you want to do is just, you want to be able to, let them know if they're having trouble like that and they're dying, and now you can let them know what they need to do or how to fix it. And sure enough, every time I've done that, I've seen things fixed. But it's like, I never want to come right into the mission, just right off the bat, looking at someone's build and telling them what to run, because that agent can be exceptional. There's been some agents I've seen with some questionable builds at times, but it's like the way they play with that build, that's literally just them. I mean, people told me this myself with some of the builds I run. They're like, I don't know why you're doing that. You should have this. But when they see me run, they're like, okay, well, whatever you're doing, you know how to do it. So you just know how to play within the way you know how to play. And I was like, yeah, exactly. It makes sense. Everybody plays different. Somebody's a sniper. Somebody's a tank. Somebody's somebody that wants to run in like quick. Like, you know, you guys know how that goes, obviously. So jumping ahead here after another one of ZRO's teaching scripts there, I kind of had to skip through it because he was kind of just trying to let Mojo know stuff. But like I said, he was kind of jumping the gun a little bit, trying to tell people what to switch to. It's like there's no reason for any of that. We have it in the bag. And so, however, guys, due to that, though, I guess he couldn't cope with it, the team not listening to every word he was saying. So sadly, this is where ZRO will be leaving, as we will jump ahead as he does end up leaving out. So it's like I said, my agent ZRO, if you're seeing this, just slow it down, my agents. I ran with you before. You just got to take it a step at a time. And the only time you want to do that is once you know that the things they're doing aren't working. That's when you start jumping the gun like that. And it's not even jumping the gun. That's when you establish yourself like that. If you see the agent doing something and it's not working and we're wiping, that hasn't happened. That's never happened. So there was no reason. So GG's, guys. And let's go ahead and skip real fast and get to the next agent that joins us. Alrighty then, guys. Fast forward and we now have Red Zone with us, guys. We now have Red Zone with us. And let's go over this entire roster we have here since who was it that just left? The ZRO just left. So let's go ahead and go over this. That guy was going a little fast, but like I said, agents, if you're seeing this, just chill out with it and you'll be able to get through missions with various agents. There's a time and place for all that. You got to know when. So Mojo 777, Shade 1749, 1749. He was new to this guy as brand new agent to Incursion. We took him through. And then we also have, he was solid. He listened, and that's all it comes down to. I believe he was doing heals. We got Jacob CDY from Rec Clan. And by the way, from TOT Clan, Mojo 77 was from TOT Clan. And now we have from REC Clan, Jacob CDY, Shade 2053. He was pretty good. Decent enough. Like I said, these guys follow directions, guys. That's all I ask in my groups. That's all I ask is for you guys just to follow directions. If you guys do that, I guarantee we get the win. It won't be anything that we'll have to be going, scrambling back and forth and whatnot. And as you guys are seeing, I believe I switched to my capacitor builds. I realized I was like, okay, I'm going to have a little more DPS here. I mean, I know the Ouroboros is fast burst, but this build is definitely highly more lethal than the Ouroboros one I have currently, my current Ouroboros build I have. So I'll be probably working on another stronger Ouroboros build at some point, I guess, but that Ouroboros hits very hard. It's just considering the circumstance how ZRO left. He kind of did a toxic agent move and kind of just left. That's really not how you do things, guys. You do not want to be that agent. I say it all the time. Do not be that person that just, you just leave out of nowhere. You don't give your teammates any insight when you're going to do it. You just leave because you think that the team's not following your type of direction. Even though the team never said they needed your direction in the first place. We've been through it and whatnot, so it is what it is. There's such thing as being on the same page, guys, and then also just telling people how to play. Those are two different things. When you're on the same page, everybody works in a cohesive, structured unit. Everybody knows what they're supposed to be doing. Everybody has their own style of play. However, they know the task at hand and they know what they need to get done. Telling somebody how to play is they're comfortable running a striker build or a close quarters sniper build because for whatever reason, there's some agents that like sniper builds that could play it close. It's like me trying to tell an agent like that's fast off the draw with the sniper build. I mean, and he does one-shots to turn to a striker build and how to play. It's like you don't tell them, like if they've already done the mission, guys, you don't tell somebody how to run the mission. Just let them run how they run. If you're seeing problems, keyword if you're seeing problems and you're seeing that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing or they keep dying, that's when you mention it or say something to them. You don't tell them how to play, guys. Because I could say that straight up for myself. I don't like agents telling me how to play. Like if they try to tell me to switch my thing, I'm like, I kind of just let them know. I'll introduce you to my social media channel soon, and you won't be asking that because there's just a certain way I run this, and I don't want anybody trying to tell me how to play. As I said, guys, when you're at high level content, when you're doing high level content such as this, such as legendary missions, you want to be comfortable with what you're running. You don't want to just run some random build that some random content creator or somebody tells you to run just because they feel that's the best build. Can I give you suggestions on what you should run if you don't have an idea? Yes, I can do that, but I cannot tell you exactly what build is going to be best for you for yourself and how you're going to play and what's the best build for you. I can't do that because I don't know you. I don't know how you play. I don't know where your strengths are at, where your weaknesses are. I don't know. I know that for myself. So that's why I say give every agent the benefit of the doubt. If they're coming in to run the mission, give them the benefit of the doubt. And ZRO, he did not do that, guys. He didn't do that. He didn't give the agents benefit of the doubt. And people don't like playing with people like that. They don't want to play people like that. So just for the record, my friend, just for any other group you're in, please do not do that. You'll start to be known as a toxic agent. People won't want to run with you. Your name will spread. And the PC community is very tight-knit. It's really, really small. So I'm saying you'll be known quick. So I'm just saying, don't do that. Just all be on the same page, guys. All be on the same page. Hit that like if you're enjoying it. Hit the hype even more so if you're enjoying it like that. Got a lot more coming, guys. Got a lot more coming. September is going to be a very busy month, guys. I have more Division videos coming out, but I also have a live stream tonight. If you guys want to see what that is, for the midnight live stream, go to my Twitter X and you'll see exactly which game I'm talking about. Kind of getting the Resident Evil vibes in a little earlier before Resident Evil 9 next year. And this game's going to be quite a treat, guys. So if you're interested in seeing this game, go to my Twitter X channel and see what I'm going to be streaming tonight, guys. I think a lot of you guys will be interested in it. And we're going to have some fun. I hope to see you guys here at midnight. So, yeah, you see us battling here, guys. And for the most part, back on the Division 2 Incursion. We're all on the same page here. I'm trying to kind of tell them where to go. I'm telling them, hey, kind of come over here. On my mic, I'm like shooting. I'm like, you got to get on one of these squares right here. This was the one that's open. We're taking a bit of time at times to get right. Because by the time we get him here, as you're going to see, I believe the ads start coming back at a certain point. But for the most part, we did pretty good. And yeah, like I said, Jacob CDY, he was decent from REC clan. And then we got Red Zone. I kind of went off the my teammates introducing. We got Red Zone, Shade 7064. And he played decent. He played solidly well. He joined our team. He was on the same page, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And he played good. He knew the mechanics of the mission, and he knew what he was supposed to do, guys. And like I said all the time, you want to always have agents that know what they're doing. Even if they haven't done it before, they know it. Because obviously, Mojo777, he's never beaten a mission before. He was new to it. But because he was listening heavily to what we were telling him as experienced players and how to run the mission, where to be, like what to do, that's when everything started clicking for him. So I just find that pretty interesting, guys. I find that highly interesting. So it's like, all I got to say in that regards is just, when you're on a team and you guys are all on the same page, it just creates success a lot better. I thought the Valve was there. Thought it was open on the left. I was going to get him, and I was like, damn, okay, never mind. But yeah, guys, like I'm telling you, you always want to be on the same page with your team. That's why I say this. Because that way, it doesn't matter if you've done it or if you haven't done it. If you have people that are knowledgeable and you're listening, like, you'll beat it. And that's my whole emphasis to ZRO. There was no need for that, like, as you're seeing here. All we need to do is just be on the same page. Everybody's doing pretty good. Everybody had an idea as I'm trying to take this heavy out right here. So you guys are just seeing us totally here just work, you know. You're seeing us work. Working to get this bastard heavy out of here. I was telling them as they were shooting, they're trying to get it right when I was saying, okay, so now that once all the ads are gone, we can deal with him and the more ads show up just as we kill him. So I'm telling them, let's just focus on the ads, guys. Don't worry about right. Get these ads out of here. We got to get all of these ads out. Once we get the ads out, guys, it creates a much more clear, structured battlefield, and we can more or less get right out and we can get him to where we need him to get to, especially with the purple flame picking up more and more around the area as the fight goes on. So you see me trying to find the other ads. Got him out of there. So all the ads are gone. I'm telling them to get right here on the bar because I'm going to go ahead and pull that one if they can get him, and they do. And we go ahead and turn that. He's going to be getting me, guys, and every time he comes after me, I'm telling him, hey, get back here, because if you're back here, we can give him the most DPS as he's surrounded by all of us at once in a small area. And you're seeing us get his armor down. I was telling him that a heavy's coming out. There are ads around us. So all we got to do is just avoid this guy, get him out, and then get the ads out, not die to the ads as you see Jacob go down there. It's always crucial to stay on your toes, stay focused, especially once we defeated right, because there's still more threats. But we got him out of there, guys. He did not drop the Ouroboros for me. Again, I've wondered if I was using Ouroboros, but I had 2 drops, as I said before, from right. So, like I said, guys, we shall see. We shall see if I can get that. I'm looking one day to get another Ouroboros from him dropping in here. Be kind of interesting. But if you guys are enjoying it thus far, past the second phase, hit that like button, guys. Highly appreciated. It helps out. Incursions for random agents number 20. Will the Ouroboros drop for any of them? Will Mojo777 receive the legendary Ouroboros? Will it show its face? Still the gun of the hour, very much so in the game. We shall see. We shall definitely see, guys. As we continue through here. Going down here, guys. And one of the main things of Incursion is just, it's more or less, it's close quartered based. It's always close quartered. So it's like you want to just be sure that you're ready and you have a build that can battle like within close quarters and whatnot. As you see us here, looking for the same old thing here. And yeah, guys, we're just continuing on here. And it's just like, you just got to keep your composure in this mission, guys. No matter what you do, you just want to always, like, as long as you know the mechanics, guys, you just have to have a team of 3 or 4 that just know the mechanics. I say 3 or 4 because if you're including yourself, 3, if not a team of 4, that's just how it goes, guys. But as you're seeing, you're going to see us working our way over here to the Lovebirds. And I hope you guys have been enjoying this, guys. But we have a lot more stuff planned. September is going to be a very busy month for me, guys. As far as streams, I got 3 games outside of the division that I'm going to have to be focusing on and bringing you guys some elite level content on, guys. If you want to know what those games are, you got to go to my Twitter X channel. It's all there. And I promise you, you guys will not want to miss any of the streams, starting with the live stream tonight, guys. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be fun. Don't get it twisted. We still have division stuff going on and whatnot as far as videos being released, but there's going to be some live streams, guys. For those of you who know my channel, really, I delve into all sorts of games. Survival horror, adventure, puzzling, it just depends. But for the most part, my bread and butter, obviously, guys, as you've seen, is Division 2. So, like I said, I will be getting into some more of those live streams. So for you guys, have some of my other fans that have been waiting on the live streams, you guys shall be getting more of that action. This will be some survival horror action. So yeah, like I said, guys, GG's. It's always fun, and you see us right here in the Lovebirds room as we're getting started. Kind of explained it off here to him, guys, and like I said, there's no reason to do a whole teach session like ZRO was doing unless that's required, guys. I can understand if we had 2 brand new rookies or like 3 brand new people of Incursion that never beat it. I could get that. But even with that, you got to still give the agent the benefit of the doubt. You got to still allow him to, like, or her to be able to at least go into like their repertoire to actually be able to work with their build, because they could be, there's a lot of agents that just because they haven't done something doesn't mean that they're bad, doesn't mean that their DPS isn't good. I've seen some agents that have never done anything do it better than people that have done it multiple times. As crazy as that sounds. So it's like, it just depends. That's why I always say that. So we started off here, guys. To be honest with you, you want to take out Martinez first. It's just a bigger one. They're always near you. It's just faster. And as long as you have good DPS and all that stuff and a good defense, as you see, I have a shield equipped now here, mini little shield. With this build with the capacitor, it helps out when Johnson sends those godforsaken drones after you down Martinez. So we did a pretty good job on Martinez to start off, guys. I thought we almost got him out of their first wave. Their life's a little low. Yeah, I mean, I guess our DPS wasn't all the way there, but looking at it now, it's like, yeah, they're nearly like gone already. We just got started. That was our first crack at them, guys. So this is what I mean. Instead of telling agents to change their build, I think we all have exceptional builds right now. All we got to do is just be on the same page as far as the mechanics, and it's all totally cool bean sauce, cool beans gravy, guys. That's how it works. That's how it goes. So I was telling them to watch the bombs on the ground, obviously. That's one of the key areas where they could definitely end up picking us up or picking us apart, picking us off, more or less, guys. So that part can always be annoying. They hit me with an electrical thing, and then they do that, and then the bomb. I'm like, damn, okay, so these guys were just, what more can I say? They're really trying to get me there, guys. The guy hit me with yeah, I got stunned. And then the 2 bombs were in the area, so I couldn't even jump out. Sometimes this game, when it wants to kill you, it just wants to kill you, guys. This game's been badly wanting to down me a few times, because I don't really go down the most, so you know what it is. Okay, so that kid obviously is still intact, so we got to put more hurt. I was telling him we got to put hurt on Johnson, because they're both over here and it's immune, and he's hiding out like the coward he usually always does. So I was trying to kind of step up a little bit. I was telling somebody to kind of cheese this person here or something, so that we could start putting some DPS on Johnson. If, of course, it wasn't me myself doing it, but you know how it is. And I apologize, guys, for the skipping. None of my videos have ever had any of this skipping in them. When I was playing through this game, it was doing this at certain points. And like I said, guys, every time they do an update, I spoke with my teammates regarding it after this. It's obviously not caught on record, but yeah, the game will have bugs, issues, and hopefully this is something they clean up. Or they cleaned up since maintenance has happened this Tuesday. As I'm respectively going to be uploading this. So it's like, hopefully they fix that already. And that this is still not an issue moving forward. Division always has some type of performance issues every time following a key maintenance or a key like upgrade or whatnot. So you're seeing us take out Martinez there, guys, and it's very important and integral to always have your sights on the same person. When you're shooting, whether that be Johnson or Martinez, you want to have all your teammates fixated on one, because that way you take the most DPS off. And now you're seeing Johnson send his drones out, and you're seeing us take him out from a distance, guys. And what you want to do, you want to definitely keep distance. You don't want to go out in the center. They have all sorts of sniper turrets out there and stuff. You don't want to be caught by anything like that. You want to just stay within your means, and that's what I was telling these guys. Don't get too cocky. Not even cocky. Don't get too impatient. And also cocky, like meaning just running out there too fast, because there's nothing wrong with having confidence, guys, know you can do something, but it's about having the right head on your shoulders while you're doing it in a way that's structured and makes sense as far as getting the victory. So you're seeing us stay back here, and just as I say that, somebody hit me right there on the side. Goddamn laser turret, guys. But yeah, you're seeing Johnson back here. He's getting hit with my hive. We're getting him. He's getting like a little angry on the meter there. We're taking him out. Let's tell my team, take this guy out. Okay, so he dropped more drones off. We got to deal with these drones, guys. We got to have the DPS and the defense to deal with them. Get them out of here. You don't want those things around too long or stacking up. So we got that guy out, and then we see Johnson down here still, of course. Still doing myself to my best, I guess, to set myself up with a good shot. You see that sniper run to the right. You want to keep that in mind. See him get his rocket launcher ready, and he's trying to heal himself. I was telling my team, I was like, let's kind of get on him, because he's trying to just keep back from us, and he's trying to just keep healing. We totally don't want that, guys. We want to take this guy out as fast as we can take him out. Okay, so these guys are still coming with their drones and whatnot, so I'm lighting them up. Getting these other ads out that are close to us. And then refocusing back on Johnson. The coward, which has come down, but this guy is the most cowardice boss, guys. He runs away all the time. I'm kind of overstepping my boundary there a little bit. Going out when the laser turrets got me. I should have been watching that a little more to the right. But I was just trying to get him because this guy was just running, guys. He was just playing supreme cowardice here. We had a new agent and it didn't matter. So somebody, yeah, they got me right there. Right down the middle, they got me with that shot. And I was like, okay, it is what it is. But I was just telling him, let's just keep within our, let's keep our composure, because the thing is, this guy, I was like, he's gonna eventually go down. He's trying all his cheap tactics. He's trying to shoot rocket launchers, staying back. It is what it is, guys. You just gotta kind of hunt this bastard until you take him out. And most importantly, keep these drones off of us. These assault drones, you gotta keep them off of us, guys. And we gotta also do damage on this guy. So he started running up more, and I was like, that's excellent. We can start taking life off of this dude, because that's what we have to do. Just telling my team more so much. Okay, and there's like another drone, guys, and as you're seeing, the drones keep coming as you're fighting him, but then he runs up right here. So I was like, okay, finally the coward ran up. We're able to start spraying him from here. We had decent enough DPS. And down he goes, guys. So all we got to do is clean up duty, and that's Incursions number 20, guys, for random agents. Helping random agents acquire the Ouroboros. But I guess the question here is, guys, of the hour, did anybody receive the legendary Ouroboros on this run? That is the question. Did Mojo get it? We shall see. We shall see right here. But we got to clean it up, guys. Always stay on your toes. Always stay ready at the end. Never think because you take Martinez and both Johnson out that it's done, because these guys could still very much get you, or snipe turrets, or whatever it is. Could still get you if you're not aware. So there it is, guys. There it is. Mission completed. Highly appreciate any and all of you guys that joined watching this one. Helping random agents acquire the legendary Ouroboros, part 20, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Do not forget to hit that like button, guys. Do not forget to hit that like and also hit that hype button, HYPE, if it's something that you enjoy watching and you enjoy me bringing 3 randoms through this stuff often, or just running with key teams, guys, getting like elite level content done, showing you it can be done, especially via patience, distance, focus. You can go ahead and hit that hype as well, guys, but we're going to go ahead and find out here. Does anybody get the legendary Ouroboros? Let's see. And nope, I do not get it, guys. I will only get the chatterbox. Not much of anything else. However, though, nonetheless, guys, appreciate any and all of you agents that actually ran this mission with me, guys. I highly appreciate you guys. You might have not even gotten the Ouroboros, but it is what it is. Some of them might already have it. I know Mojo was new to it, so I know he didn't have it. But thank you. I appreciate it, my friend. There it is. A successful incursion run. And hopefully you guys end up getting that soon. Got to get that selfie right here with all 3 of them, guys, right here. Enjoying it, guys. Enjoying it. Always great. Always fire to bring new teams through this. You guys keep hacking away at the tree in this mission, and you'll eventually get the Ouroboros to drop for you guys. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of when, not if. So, like I said, guys, highly appreciate it. I got a lot more content coming on my channel, guys. I promise you that. A lot more content. And with that, I'll be out right now, guys. Life's a game. Take care.